I'm very sorry to people that I have offended in any type of way, shape, or form.
You understand what I'm saying? And if you truly are apologetic for all the people them that you have offended, I'm telling you that you have offended me in the biggest way possible. You understand? You have offended me, and you have offended all the Guyanese artists them that I pick up a phone. You know what I'm saying? Imagine I don't even like freaking Malachi, and I have to have a conversation with freaking Malachi in reference to his artist. You understand? Because we wanted him on the yo, bro. You know how many people, and everybody like Adrian Dutchin did that to you? Aren't you guys on them Guyanese? Yes. We're on them Guyanese boys together. That's why I figured when the freaking thing come in, the man would have said no Gucci. You understand? I know the type of person that you are, bro.
Greetings, everyone. To God be the glory. I would have had a lot of people reach out to me and ask me, Adrian, what happened? You're not that type of person. I'm not. And I'm human. I made a mistake. I made a reckless mistake, and I apologize for it before, and I'm going to apologize for it again. I'm very sorry to people that I have offended in any type of way, shape, or form, hurt or disrespected. I hope that you guys can find it in your heart to forgive me. I'm only human. Yeah, and it's something I regret, and I'm regretting. I'm getting my fair share of licks for it. I'm not deflecting, I'm not defending, I'm not running away from the fact that, yes, you said that. I'm owning it, you know. And again, I am sorry, and I really hope that people all over the world, my fans, everybody that I've disappointed, I've even disappointed myself, forgive me.
The headline, the Nice Time Weekend, right? We wanted to make it such a big event that other people, the president said other people, he wanted Guyanese from other countries to fly in. He wanted people from other countries from the Caribbean to fly in to see this right here. This is how big this thing was supposed to be. We couldn't get Chris Brown. Obviously. We couldn't get Chris Brown. But we got someone equally as great. We got Usher. Yeah. My people them and Usher Raymond people them. We're in negotiation. We're in talking. We're setting prices. We're doing what we're doing. And the weekend sets. I was supposed to go in there and meet them the Wednesday. I fly in the Friday, and I fly in with Fojo. Big shout out to my brother Fojo. Me and Fojo flying. And we there, and you know what I'm saying, Fojo had some songs that he wanted to promote. So, you know, we everywhere, we promoting the music, we doing what we doing. We ain't paying attention to nobody. We out there doing us. You understand? Big shout out to Raw the Silver, everybody. We touch everywhere. Hits and jams. You know what I'm saying? Mix up. We was just everywhere promoting the music, my bro. And after we done walk the day, you understand? After we done walk the day, we feeling good, and we say, let me go grab something to eat, man. Yes, right? And we gone to the thing, the place, and we sit down, we having a meal and thing. Some friends join we and stuff, you know what I'm saying? My business partner, everybody there, we just hanging out. And as we are hanging out at this place here, sir, all of a sudden, my brother Dutchin come in. All of a sudden, my brother Dutchin come in. The man come in. You know, it's bro, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have no issues with him. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have no animosity, no issues, none of that, you know? Like, I'm thinking like, me and this man was in them Guyanese boys together. It was always respect. It was always love. Anywhere we see each other, it's always love. It never anything, but it goes to show you, man, like, people can smile up in your face and them things, and behind your back, you don't know what they have in their heart for you, bro. You understand what I'm saying? But in your face, everything is all good. Y'all great like that, you know? Because I'm thinking we are great. You You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking everything is dope with us, you know? And when I see the man say, yo, we the Acer man, you know what I mean? Come through and thing, whatever. And, you know, I know, and Fojo, I apologize, you understand, for bringing you in this, my bro. But I know, sir, you understand, that man did Fojo dirty. I know that. You understand what I'm saying? I know the incident between him and Fojo. So when I see this man thinging with Fojo and thing whatever, because I know. You know what I'm saying? I know they don't deal with each other like that, bro. So when I see this man up, I'm like, I'm the one that turned up. Imagine, me and Dutch is good. I turned to Fojo. I'm like, bro, you sure you want to do this? Fojo's like, yeah, bro, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I want party and Dutch does party. Let me go. Because I bored. You know what I mean? I don't drink. I don't, you know what I mean? I just go in the club, find a car, and stand up and just chill. You know what I mean? The man want to enjoy himself. The man ain't been home in a while. I said, okay, man, let me go. You see it? And we gone. So we ended up in Tribe. Yeah, that's what they call Tribe, right? We ended up in Tribe and thing. And you know what I mean? Once I'm going to Tribe, you see it? I am going to pick up a phone. You know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you so much, Uncle Terry. I appreciate you a billion. This is one of the pioneers of this right here. That means so much to me, Uncle Terry. Partner, I pick up the phone and I call me by. You understand? I call me by and I say, yo, your boy coming to Tribe. You understand? I come in with Fojo. You know what I'm saying? We got some peoples with us, right? Man said, Gucci, table everything on this. So come through, bro. You're good. And we gone to Tribe. Well, when my bike come, my bike pull up, you don't know, everybody went do the man is operated thing. You know what I'm saying? We walk up there. So I say, yo, you got a table, man? I said, nah, you get the they at the bar, he at the bar. I'm like, all right, boom, boom, boom. My boss said, we got a table right here. Put our table right here. We gonna take, yeah, you know what I mean? We gonna take this one right here. You know? So we all sit on by the table, you know what I'm saying? Kepler bringing the drinks and thing, you know what I mean? Them girls that we was with buying their own drinks because they bosses. You understand what I'm saying? They buying their own drinks and everybody just chilling. We vibing now, we vibing. About 15 minutes into the vibes now, my boy Dutchin was like, come, let's talk to you. So I'm like, all right, you know, I walk over, I put my hand around my body, you know, see, I say, what, everything good? You know what I'm saying? When I say, Gucci, bye. Your weekend is canceled, bro. That weekend that you're trying to have, it's canceled. You know what I'm saying? I said, weekend cancel? I'm like, what are you talking about, weekend cancel? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, you don't know what the hell you talking about. I have an appointment on Tuesday. You understand? And one appointment on Tuesday, one appointment on Wednesday. So what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are you on? Nah, thing ain't canceled, nigga. Like, you bugging. It's like, yeah, Gucci. You know what I mean? I was there sitting with the guy when, you know, the call come in. I'm like, call come in? No. I'm like, call come in? Who is this? Who is this? Who? What? You know what I mean? Yo, I left stupid. You know what I mean? I watching the man, I left stupid like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? I said, Fojo, come. You know what I mean? Fojo, then between some people, Fojo come stand up. So it's me, and Fojo now standing up. And I said, repeat to me what you just said. Because it's like, I ain't hearing correctly. The man said, the weekend cancel. You know, your weekend is canceled. I said, my weekend is canceled. How? Over what? I'm like, bro, you know much money and time don't go into just putting together that proposal. I said, what? The man turned and the man said, yeah, it's canceled. you know. And bro, you know what I mean? Like, if you notice, you ain't gonna get no more jobs from the government, because, you know, you're gonna be blacklisted. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know, man. I said, blacklisted? I said, man, Dutch, you playing games, bro. You joking, bro. I said, why would they do that? Why? Like, what did I do? The man said, well, I was there, and a phone call came and said, don't trust Gucci boss. You understand? Because Gucci boss does their wrong. They're talking about Adrian Dutchin, and, you know, he called Adrian Dutchin a soup drinker. I turned and I watched this man, and I laughed, because I'm like, man, you bugging, bro. I'm like, nigga, first of all, I don't even talk like that. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Number two, you know me. You know what I'm saying? Me and you good like that. Like, I'm expecting the man to say, yo, I defended that, bro. The man said, well, that's what it is. I'm like, that's what it is? I'm like, what are you talking about? That's what it is. I'm like, my head, nah, bro. Like, nah. That can't be that, bro. The man said, yeah. I said, you ain't say nothing, bro? You ain't defend me. You ain't say to them, like, yo, that's not Gucci. Gucci don't, like, yo, we both playing for the same team, bro. You get what I'm saying? So if he's a soup drinker, I's a soup drinker too. Because you have to be a very, very, very brave man. You understand? For they walking through West Coast, West Bank, Borbies with all red on saying you PPP, when all you friends them, all you peoples them saying, yo, we going for win and we going for whatever, and you standing up and saying, nah, well, I going for PPP, because you know why? Right? I want a president where it's transparent. You understand? I want a president where I say, yo, I can hold accountable. You know what I mean? Remember what I am advocating for. Remember what I'm not talking about all the other things that I'm talking about what I am advocating for. The arts and culture of our country. You understand? The music and culture, right? That's what I'm advocating for. So if I am going to this president and I'm saying, these artists need this and this is whatever, and he's not hesitating, you know what I mean, whenever he send me over to Minister Ramson, and I'm like, Minister Ramson right away on the phone in front of me and everybody, listen, make this appointment with Gucci, try to work this out with him. No issues, bro. So why am I not pushing for that person if this is what I need and this is... Stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, everyone to their own opinion. Bro, no issue at all. I said to myself, Dutch, me and you good, bro. You ain't tell them? The man said, the man shook his shoulder like, you know, it's really nothing I could do. You know what I mean? Whatever is done, you know? Partner, who said that big man don't cry? Partner, tears start coming down me eye by. I don't know if it's because I was so mad, so hurt, whatever it was, I start crying like a little bitch in that club. Like if I walk in there and see me woman with the next man or something, that is how I start crying. And I had to exit that club. The whole time I driving back to the hotel, I talking to myself as if this man sit down right next to me and I having a conversation with this man. That is how this thing drive me mental, bro. The next days leading up to it, I try to make my appointments, I try to contact people. Yo, I can't get nobody. Brother, when we went on Young Brother, y'all watch that thing back over again. Yo, Kapashanti ended up in the hospital, bro. You hear what I tell you? In the hospital Kapashanti ended up in. We went to Trinidad as a team. And when we came back to Guyana, we weren't a team anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Adrian Dutchin was booked for every single show. No them Guyanese boys next to him. Yo, you telling me not one show? We big enough to be in Trinidad, you know what I'm saying? With Nyla Blackman and all of them, and we come to Guyana and not one show in, but you are booked for everything by yourself. If it's a goat, you gotta call it a goat. You can't call a goat a sheep, bro. I realize how selfish you are, bro. I realize that you're a selfish big man, bro. Real thing. I realize that you're a selfish big man, bro. You're for self. Nobody ain't gonna come and say it because everybody is like, yo, this man get the ears of the president. So if you talk up against E, guess what? You're gonna get blacklisted. Well, according to E, I done freaking blacklisted already. So it ain't nothing really you can do to me. But you know what the funny thing is? Things does be a blessing in disguise, you know. Like, people don't realize that God does put you in a position. You understand what I'm saying? As long as you prayed up and as long as you believe, bro, trust me, who God bless, no man can curse. Because what? I ain't get no bookings in Guyana for the whole carnival season, all the matrimony, none of that. We ain't get no bookings in Guyana. But guess what? I'm over here booked out. If y'all go through me Facebook, I don't have to sit there. I'm one of the artists that don't have to sit there and depend on Guyana to get bookings. And as big as some of them is, you understand? If it's not the Guyanese community that's booking them, they're not working. Sad to say. But it's the truth. You're the biggest this, you're the biggest that, you're the biggest that. But tell me, when have you ever done anything outside of the Guyanese community? Who else booked you other than us? Nobody else. You're not big nowhere else except in our community. So why block? You know, the hurtful thing about this is, this right here was going to benefit so many other artists, bro. You understand? Man like Militant and them man come home. You understand? Get man like Saint John. Yo, the man even commission us to get what you name there? Central C. The man even commissioned me to get Central C, bro. The music conference, all of this was supposed to be a part of. Yo, bro, the man didn't even know what he bad-mindedness, you know what I'm saying, affect. Yo, I see the man put out an apology. I don't know who he offended, but I see he put out an apology, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean, he's like, yo, you know, for whoever I offended, I apologize. I don't even think that was genuine, bro. It don't even look genuine, bro. Everybody will know me. Right? I can speak for my character. I can speak for me where this music industry is concerned and how much I just push for we. Because I reach outside of we community and I get contacts with certain, yo, I just put certain things out there for people to see, like, yo, it's not just Gucci boss. You understand? It's a bunch of we exist, because if we make it nice, yo, it's not going to take away from what I doing. I have my own lane. I see enough people doing quick music and all them thing now. Thank you for promoting it. I'm not mad at all. That's what we should have been promoted for a long time. Go up on stage. Big up to Murphy. Big up to Calvin. I see there with Double M on stage and busting some quick sound. Use a Burbation. That is what you're supposed to be doing. Big up yourself. Guyana Day there, I didn't make it. You understand? Because I was booked to do something elsewhere. But I see Murphy on stage and Murphy busting the quick way. Love him for that, bro. Push we stuff. Whoever know me, bro. I don't have to prove myself to nobody. I am not a selfish person. There's not a selfish bone in my body. I help everybody that want. Anybody can pick up a phone, yo, Gucci, blase, blah. No issue, bro. I got you. And my family, them can account for that. If a person on the outside don't get them treatment that from me, is because you on the outside, Papa. You got to prove yourself to me before I go, nah, I ain't stupid. You understand? I'm not gullible. But my family, them know how I just get down. It's not a selfish bone in my body, bro. We was doing this thing for our Guyanese artists, for our music industry. Some people just want to feel like them is on top, and that is it. Yes, of all of us, he does not represent Guyana the way that he's supposed to. Big Guyana day and them thing going on. Buddy boy, I want you to take some advice from a partner, from somebody that be there with you. You understand? From somebody that be right there with you, I want you to take some advice. I'm a real talker. When y'all poke the bear, you understand? I turn into that grizzly. None of y'all can beat me, bro. That's facts. You understand? That's facts. Yo, Jesus Christ, what child? You said it, bro. Yo, partner. Let me tell you something. I don't flinch. I don't fold. You understand? You can't bluff me, bro. You're supposed to be this big PPP advocate. And you there with Richard Burke taking pictures. Are you serious? And you saying we get blackballed because we call you soup drinker. But back to where I was saying. We are disappointed in you. Because for somebody on the level where you dep on, within our community, our musical, like partner, you give me TikTok and all of these songs. You know what I'm saying? You responsible for these things. But yet still, whenever you go on stage, it's a bunch of people song you that's singing. What, are you afraid of your own music? The people that actually love you, the people they fuck with you, bro. The first time them Guyanese boys get into an argument, and I said that not because I'm trying to be vindictive or anything. I said that but said this. The first time them Guyanese boys got into an argument was Gotti G and Adrian Dutchin. We was at the Showboat in Atlantic City. Imagine, we are at the Showboat in Atlantic City to perform. We are headlining that. You understand? And we are backstage. You understand? And Adrian Dutchin, I don't know, he see the crowd, he get excited. Here comes Fearless Leader. Fearless Leader decide now the plan that we plan for, how we plan for thing, he decide he want to change the plan up. Right? And here a Fearless Leader decide to change the plan up. He want we run out to everybody take a jump up now. We are them Guyanese boys. We got Ben, we got Ride, we got TikTok on TikTok. We got 3 songs. Adrian Dutchin got songs. I have songs. Copper got songs. Gotti got songs. Gotti said me not do the ras. I am not going out there and singing nobody else's song. You understand? It's we get Bokesa tonight. Understanding the man is an entertainer and the man is entertained. You understand? The man is entertained. But why is it that you can't entertain with your own songs, them body by? Why is it that when you are going out there and you are singing your song, you ain't singing a Jomo song, you ain't singing a Calvin song, you ain't singing a Tamika Marshall song, you ain't singing a Gucci bar? Why you ain't doing that? You ain't singing an OKC and Omira. Why you ain't doing that? I never hear a Marshall or a Kessa one of them sing you song yet. I never hear that in life. But you are our 7-time Soca Monarch winner. You are one of the biggest artists in our industry. And when you go and perform, you don't perform your own songs. You probably perform 1 or 2 of you sing them and then you perform everybody else's song. More time you that sitting down taking up time from other artists we got for perform. Throwing off the whole freaking show. I've seen you done it, my bro. I have seen you done it. Throw off the whole show because you felt like you was freaking Voice. You did not sing a woman and a rum and a woman and a woman and a woman and a woman and a rum. You did not sing that song. That's not your song. I would rather you take 10 minutes singing TikTok. I am not lying. Everybody out there know it, but nobody would say it. So I gonna say it. Because it got to stop. Blackball me all I want to, Ross. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Y'all can't blackball these freaking thing that I got out here. Y'all can't blackball these shows that I'm doing here. Go and look at my TikTok. Go and look at my Instagram. Look at my Facebook. Yo, I'm on tour with Arsenal and them, bro. See Saturday. Saturday I'm gonna go live and show y'all what there. This what do y'all. The plan is to come out of to get bookings outside of the Guyanese community. That's when you prove to me that you're doing something, bro. Who is doing it? Who? So really and truly, what level are we talking about? Big shout out to Jory. Big shout out to Jory. I watched some videos the other day there with Jory performing, bro. And how the crowd go on for this man is so. That reminds me of when I step on stage and I start sing Big Uncle. Crazy. Yo, War Child is the truth, bro. It's the truth. But nobody, it's like nobody don't want to come here and say it, bro. So I'ma have to, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling it, bro. Adrian is a bad mind youth, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And if you truly are apologetic for all the people them that you have offended, I'm telling you that you have offended me in the biggest way possible. You understand? You have offended me and you have offended all the Guyanese artists them. That I pick up a phone. You know what I'm saying? Imagine I don't even like freaking Malachi. And I have to have a conversation with freaking Malachi in reference to his artist. You understand? Because we wanted him on the... Yo, bro, you know how many people got called, bro? We had everything put together, bro. And to see that all of that get lost. And it was supposed to be August, but you know what? I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say nothing. I wasn't even going to put it out there. But you know what the hurtful part is? You understand? People have it up there like if I was running a scam, like if I call a bluff, like I want attention. So I gonna just say, hey, guess what? What would it... That is the reason why people picking up the phone, they see the interview I just do the other day. And everybody like, Adrian Dutchin did that to you? Aren't you guys on them guys? Yes! We're on them Guyanese boys together. That's why I figured when the freaking thing come in, the man would have said, no, Gucci. You understand? I know the type of person that you are, bro. You know, it's crazy, right? When Big Uncle just bust, when them Guyanese boys now coming together, Big Uncle was the hottest song out there. But I saw the bigger picture. You know what I mean? I saw the bigger picture. You know how many people called me and cussed me over the situation? Eh? You know how much people call me and cuss me over the situation? Yo, Ian Johnson called and said, you gone and join group with Adrian Dutchin? And you would think that Ian is hating, right? But here what the man said after the man said Adrian Dutchin couldn't do ×2. What makes you think he is going to do ×4? If he couldn't do ×2, what make you think he gonna do ×4? How is it that you and I just come off a tour in Trinidad as a group? You understand what I'm saying? We out there as a group, and them Guyanese boys is making way more waves than he is making on his solo turf. Because on his solo turf, he never went to American Dreams. Them Guyanese boys did that. We were doing that as a group. So how is it that we are doing all of these things as a group, but then when we reach the Guyana, it's like, yo, it's Adrian. Why is it that you don't want us to shine with you, my bro? I bet it's nobody will make the phone call. I bet it's he went and tell the president that himself. Lennox? Who died? Yo, y'all excuse me. I need to get off this live right here. You know what I'm saying? My cousin just hit me up and dropped something in here, bro. Bro, who and me, bro, is Adrian Dutchin. It's me and Adrian Dutchin, bro. It's me and Adrian Dutchin. You understand? Because people have it out there like I was perping about this, you know what I'm saying, this nice time weekend, like I was just making it up or something, you know what I mean, forget. Like, I don't need to, yo, bro, I don't need, you think I need the attention, bro? Eh? I just in Burbees in Oak Tongue. You understand? Big up to Jomo. Jomo was there. Big up to Granny Ivla. Big up to Calvin. Big up to Kunchi. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, I am the one that be in Burbees. I be doing Gucci Boss and Friends. You understand? And hire other Guyanese artists to come and perform. That's what I do. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I do. So I don't have to, you know what I mean? I don't need to do shit to get attention, bro. We got our restaurant and bar in Hope Tongue. We got our own sound system, Thunderbolt. You understand? Whatever I want to do, I can do, bro. I can go to Burbees, get a whole big ball field right now and say, yo, let me do this, whatever the case is. And a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And whoever want to help can help. Whoever feel like they don't want to help, that's on them. But I pulled this off already. It took me $15,000. You understand what I'm saying? No sponsors to put that thing together. We could do that. Trust me. This is what we just do for we industry. And as big as this man is, the man get him mind in the belly for bad mind the situation, but he don't do shit to help the situation. Imagine, and this is what I'm gonna put out there. You understand what I'm saying? Before I come off this live, please excuse me, His Excellency, Mr. President of Guyana. Please excuse me for putting this out there. I apologize right now, ahead of time, because if backlash come, but I'm gonna say it. When I went to the president and I said, sir, you know, I explained to him, sporting music, where it was coming from, the origin of Kwekwe, my great-grandmother and them from Itika, you know what I mean? I explained all of that to him, whatever the case is, and why I would like to call it nice time, why I would like to call it sporting music. You understand? The president of Guyana listened to the nice time rhythm and the artists them out there and rocking in the chair. You hear me tell you? The man listened to the rhythm. You know the man turned and said to me, Gucci, for me to do this, I need you to include some people. I need these, can you get these 3 artists to put music on it? I said, who? Terry Godraj, O'Mira Hall, and Adrian Dutchin. Oh, no, 4. I apologize. And Calvin. I said, what? That's easy. Right? I keep asking people for who is O'Mira management and who is she people them. And I see she was with Joey Too Cool and them. You know what I'm saying? And I reached out. I sent her a message. I never got nothing back. Right? Moved down the line. I hit up Terry Godraj. Uncle Terry said, yeah, Gucci. What? I love that. No problem. I got you. I'm going to do it. I hit up Calvin, left him a message. You know what I'm saying? No issue, Gucci. I got you. I hit up Adrian Dutchin. Are you waiting for here, right? I hit up Adrian Dutchin. And I said, Adrian, this is whatever. I get all the texts then, bro. I get all the texts. I get all the voice notes, everything we send me. Imagine me and this man and them guy and these boys together. And you know what this man tell me, sir? No, he can't do it. Because too much people there on the rhythm already. That's number one, he said. It gonna seem like if, say, he trying for follow fashion or whatever. Bro, this is history we're talking about. This is a collective of music, and the president is going to certify it as a genre. This is what we are trying to accomplish, bro. Having our own genre of freaking music, bro. Our own genre of music. Why? It's like, why is it that you can't see the bigger fucking picture, bro? Excuse my language, bro. But why is it that you, as a man, can't see the big? Why you can't put your own selfishness aside and see the bigger picture, bro? It's not about you. It's about us as a collective, bro. Us. He couldn't do that, bro. He couldn't do that. The man tell me no. Man say if you make a next rhythm, you know what I mean? I gonna jump on that, but I can't do it with this one. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. Watch the Showtime rhythm. How much people there on the Showtime? How much people there on the Hill and Gully? You know what I mean? How much people? How much? And if one of them would have called you and say, I bet if somebody would have called you and be like, yo, Adrian, not nice one with Adrian, whoever produced the Hill and Gully, and be like, listen, I need you to do something on the Hill and Gully with Kess, man. You think he would have turned and said, man, there's too much people on that rhythm. You understand? There's too much people on that rhythm. I can't jump on that. He would have never said it. But it's we own. And our so-called fearless leader wouldn't even support something that would give us an identity. What's wrong with sport and music? Guyanese people don't party, we just sport. What's wrong with calling the music that we just party to sport and music? Them Trini says zest, the whole of Trinidad zest. They say steam, the whole of Trinidad steam. So till all y'all start saying zest and steam. But we say sport and music, and y'all fighting it down. Your own Guyanese, bro. Sean Demrock, big up yourself. You are pioneering this, man. You know what I'm saying? Love what you do for us, bro. Big up yourself. I wish there were more people out there that's like you, that's not selfish at all, bro. Because imagine this man got through all we got through for doing a award show for we, for acknowledge we. You understand? And then we gone and talk stupidness. Imagine I did Guyana. Imagine I didn't even win an award, you know. And I said it to Sean. I called Sean and I said, hear me tell you something. I don't care if I win. You better don't put me down and say I win nothing. You understand? Right? Because the integrity of this award show has to remain. And if Gucci Boss win, even though I am one of the hardest working artists out there and one of the most accomplished award-winning artists, bro, imagine that. But if I was to win because me and you is friends, guess what people gonna turn and say, Sean, please tell them what I tell you. Oh, it rigged. Oh, you just giving awards to your friends them. That's what I told this big man, you know. And me and this man good like that, bro. I said, bro, please don't do that, bro. Please don't do that. Please. And Sean can tell you. And then after, yeah, oh, Gucci, you come all the way from America, you didn't even win an award, the man, no, you can't come talk that man's name with me, bro. Shut that down right away. Shut that down right away. Next thing you know, a next artist going, oh, the man pay, man give the man money in envelope. None of that ain't even happened. But guess what? People gonna run their freaking mouth and say certain things. Because why? The ones that we're doing for we and the ones that we're trying to put we on a level is the ones that where they fight most. You know, see this thing done rig and corrupt, bro? It's like they don't want y'all to win, bro. They don't want us to win, bro. That is what it seems like, bro. They don't want us to win, bro. It's like somebody is getting paid off of keeping us at a certain level. Like they ain't want to see Guyanese artists driving Lambos and Ferraris and them thing down the road in Guyana. And taking care of their family and eating off of their music and them thing. I can only speak for me, you know. And I can tell y'all, you know what I mean? If y'all trust my word, I can tell y'all. Never a day I pick up the phone and call Minister Ramson and say, I have an idea for something, and the man say, I can't talk to you right now, Gucci. You know what I mean? Or whatever, whatever. No, come, Gucci. Come sit with me. You know how many policies get implemented and how many things happen because Gucci Boss sat there with the ministry and had a conversation. Never once get turned away. Can't say the same for Tyndall. It's our own people. Our own people. People where you think say have your best interests at heart. People where you think say is going to advocate for you. And the people that were out there advocating for we, they're trying for black. You know, see something going on here. And you as an artist, like this ain't going to benefit you too. It will benefit you. It will benefit you also. Because trust and believe, I sit there with I ain't calling people name because I ain't want to involve certain people in things. But I sit there with people who say, bro, you know what I'm saying? All of that is just for show. You understand? We don't get paid for all of them things where we want dep on. It just be for show, most of it. It's like you want to show Guyanese artists say you're the only one that's doing it and nobody else ain't doing nothing. You don't see no other talent out there but yourself.